YouTubers. It's been quite a while since I've posted any video tutorials, but I'm happy to be back today with a new project. So I made three pairs with different colors. And of course, you can use any colors that you like. So for this project, you're going to need some 2-hole crescent beads, 4mm bicones, superduos, 11-0 seed beads, and these beads are very similar to superduos except they only have 1 hole. If you can't find them, you can either use superduos or you can use drops. Alternatively, you can use 3mm bicones. So for today's project, let's use drops and see what they're going to look like. And also you're going to need your beading thread. For this project, I'll be using Nymo, but you can use FireLine or Wildfire, whatever you prefer. And as always, I'm going to be using my favorite tulip needle. You're going to need about 30 inches of beading thread. Okay, so let's get started. Pick up 4 11-0 seed beads. And drop them down, and make sure to keep about a 4 to 5 inch long tail. Close the loop, go back through all the seed beads, and make a knot. Make a double knot actually. And don't cut off this tail because you're going to need it at the end of the project. Now go through the next seed bead, pull your thread, pick up another seed bead, go through the next one, again pull your thread, and repeat this step 3 more times. So pick up a seed bead, go through the next one, pick up a seed bead, go through the next one, and let's do it one more time. Pick up a seed bead. Now go through the next 2 seed beads. So your thread should be coming out of this corner seed bead. Okay, and you're going to have this cute little square. Now pick up 2 crescent beads and make sure that they're looking in the same direction. Go through the bottom hole of both seed beads. Skip the next seed bead and go through the one that's sticking out. So for this row, we're just gonna go through the corner seed beads. Here's what it's gonna look like. Now let's pick up the next 2 crescent beads. And go through the bottom holes. Go through the seed bead that's sticking out in the corner. Pull your thread. Okay. Pick up another pair of crescent beads, go through the bottom hole, and again go through the corner seed bead, and let's do it one more time. Pick up your crescent beads, go through the seed bead, okay, pull your thread, and you're going to have a little flower like this. Now let's just reinforce this row by going through all the beads one more time. Through the seed bead. Oops. Okay. So now pick up a 4mm bicone, go through the bottom hole of the crescent beads, and repeat this step 3 more times. Pick up a bicone, go through the bottom hole, pick up a bicone, go through the bottom holes of the crescent beads, and the last one, and pull your thread. And here's what you're going to have. Again, I would reinforce this row by going through all the beads. Okay. Now, when you go through the bicone, then go through only one of the crescent beads. Okay, it's easier if I pull my thread out of the bicone and then go through the bottom hole of only one of the crescent beads. Okay, now flip your work and go through the top hole of this crescent bead. And pull your thread. Let me move this out of the way. Now you need to pick up one seed bead, 3 superduos, one seed bead again, and go through the top hole of the next pair of crescent beads. The next one, we're going to pick up one seed bead, one superduo, and normally I would use this one hole superduo, but as I mentioned before, for this project we're going to use a drop. Okay, so one seed bead, one superduo, one drop, one superduo again, one seed bead, and through the top hole of the crescent beads. And we're going to repeat that step 2 more times. So let's pick up one seed bead, one superduo, one drop, one superduo, a seed bead, and back through the top holes of the crescent beads. And let's do it one last time. Seed bead, superduo, a drop, a superduo, a seed bead, and go through the top hole of the crescent beads and the seed bead. Then continue through the bottom holes of the superduos and the seed bead. Go through the top holes of the crescent beads, the seed bead, and the first superduo. Now flip your work like so, and go back up through the top hole of that same superduo. Pull your thread, okay, and pull your superduo down like this. So now pick up one seed bead and go through this corner seed bead here. Pull your thread, okay, pick up another seed bead, fold that superduo onto the inside and go through the top hole of that superduo, then the top hole of the next superduo, and pull your thread. So now go back through that seed bead that we had added, pull your thread, go through the corner seed bead, go through the next seed bead, and go through the seed bead that's at the corner. pull your thread. Now again, we're going to fold these superduos inside. So we're going to pick up one seed bead, go through the top hole of this superduo, pull the thread, then go through the top hole of this superduo, pick up a seed bead, go through the corner seed bead, pull the thread, and go through the next seed bead, and the seed bead that's in the corner. Again, we're going to fold in these two superduos. So we're going to pick up a seed bead again, go through the top holes of both superduos, pull the thread, pick up another seed bead, and go through the corner seed bead, then through the next seed bead, and then through the following corner seed bead, pull your thread, again fold in your superduos, pick up one seed bead, go through the top hole of these two superduos, pick up another seed bead, go through the corner seed bead. Now you need to go up through this seed bead and then up through one of the superduos, then flip your work and go up through the top hole of that same superduo and go through all the beads in this row. We're going to come back to this superduo here. So let's go through our crescent beads, the superduo, I'm not sure if I'm too crazy about the look of the drops. They may look much better with bicones, but you have to try and see. I think with these superduos, it looks a lot better. But let's just experiment. Okay, so now you see where the thread is coming out of? It's the bottom hole of this top superduo. So we're going to pick up 2 seed beads, go through the top hole of the superduo, again pick up 2 seed beads, go through the bottom hole of that same superduo, then go up through these 2 seed beads. Now we're going to pick up 2 crescent beads, okay, we're making this part. Pick up 4 seed beads, go through the next holes, pull your thread, then go through these seed beads right here, and pull your thread. Now go through the bottom hole of the superduo, and we're basically done, but we're going to go through these beads several times just to reinforce it. So let's go through the seed beads, the crescent beads, and then the seed beads again. And through the seed beads and the crescent beads, and through the next seed beads, and just repeat this several times. And then through all of these beads, and let's see, here you can make a half hitch knot, pull your thread tight, go through a couple of more seed or beads, again make another half hitch knot, and you can do this several times until you feel comfortable that your thread is secured. Alright, so let's cut it off here. And now we have this tail here. So let's see where it's coming out of. Alright, so we're just going to go through some seed beads. You can just pull the thread out of the back side of the earring. and go ahead and cut it off. That's it. All we have to do now is just add a little hook and our earring will be ready. Okay. So here's our hook. Again, I'm not sure about the look with the drops. I think I prefer the superduos. Anyway, I hope you like this pattern. Happy beading, and thanks for watching my videos. Bye-bye.